Happy Wednesday, VV Nation. My name is Ryan. Welcome to the channel. Now, the last few weeks, I've been talking about gold, and more specifically, gold coming back to its trend line, its overall trend line in our industry chart. That being said, we got a nice pivot off of that trend line, and now we're seeing some momentum pick up in gold. And I'm not too surprised by that. We just got the DEW down signal, the market pulling back a little bit. Is gold gaining this momentum because of this bearish sentiment coming back into the market with the rise of tariffs on the forefront of news? So tonight we're going to take a look at that industry chart, see exactly what gold is doing, and more in particular, we're going to take a look at the top 5 gold stocks in the VectorVest 7 system. All right, big event coming up. We got the Las Vegas 2-day investment seminar coming September 20th, 21st, 2025. You can achieve the VIP experience in person. Just go to vectorvest.com/Vegas to register now. All right, we're in the VectorVest 7 software, taking a look at the industry chart of mining gold and silver. Now, the green line here, this is just what we value this industry at. Currently valued at $8.99. Overall, it's trading at $7.76. So there is still value when it comes to the space. Now, this is the trend line I was talking about, right? This is the long-term trend line. You know, several retests, great buying opportunities on this trend line. This last one, just a few trading sessions ago, shaping up to be another great opportunity as well. Now, if you don't want to buy into this momentum, I get it. 2 big days in a row. You can wait for a little pullback, maybe a little retest on the 8-day EMA or even the 20-day EMA potentially to get a better deal. But overall, I mean, look at the industry here. The growth rate and earnings on the rise right now, 9%. Sales growth rate also on the rise over the last 12 months. And just looking at the value and price action, both steady, lower left, upper right. This industry is already doing what the bulls want it to do. Now, if you want some confirmation to the upside, you know, look at the prior high here. The high coming in around $7.95 right now, trading at $7.76. Call it $8 for confirmation. If the bulls could break through that, creating a new high, this could potentially cause another breakout and some momentum when it comes to gold stocks. So let's take a look at the top gold stocks in the VectorVest 7 system. All right, the 5 gold stocks in the VectorVest 7 system at the top of the list right now. Look, there's 208 that we're currently tracking. These are the top 5. The reason why these are the top 5, VST, a combination of the 3 columns before: relative value, relative safety, and relative timing. The first 2, relative value and safety, fundamental indicators. The third one here, RT, this is a technical indicator. It's an oscillator, 0 to 2. Above 1 is favorable, below 1 is unfavorable. I mean, just looking at these indicators alone, not one unfavorable rating in the batch. Buy ratings across the board here. Look at the sales growth rate, earnings growth rate of these stocks. 35%, 37% here. 46% on sales when it comes to cmcl, but a great batch of stocks. And as far as continued momentum here, not quite seeing it pre-market. Most of these stocks are up ever so slightly. But even after the big moves we've seen in gold over the last 2 trading sessions, look at what they're trading at, and currently look at what we value these companies at. This is not a price target. This just currently lets us know what VectorVest feels the stock is currently worth. Lets you know if investors are paying a premium right now. And according to the math, you are getting deals when it comes to these 5 positions. So let's take a look at the charts and see if any opportunities are presenting themselves. First on the list, anglogold, about as smooth as it's going to get from lower left, upper right price action. Just hit a high as of yesterday. If you're looking for any kind of pullback or retest, you can see potentially here around $52. That's currently where the 8-day EMA sits as well if you're looking for a pullback. If you're buying a momentum, just take out the current high. But you can see, look, value on the rise, nice strong buy rating across the board here. Rising earnings, rising sales, coming in 37, 35% respectively on the forecasted data. Great stock to have on your radar. Here's Goldfields. Again, just like the other position, big momentum over the last 2 trading days. If you're looking for any kind of pullback here, you can see the breakout from this point around 26.33. Potentially could try to retest it. Otherwise, if it doesn't pull back all the way, maybe look at this 8-day EMA and see if that's a good accumulation point. And we see growth rate earnings on the rise here, coming in at 28%. Sales growth rate 36%. I mean, these are stocks you can get excited about. Kinross Gold, again, lower left, Upper right was below $12. Now it's at $18. Value on the rise. We currently value the stock at $28. Growth rate 37%. Sales growth rate 42%. Both rising over the last 6 months. Again, I mean, a lot of these stocks are no-brainers. I know they're not the most exciting stocks, these gold names, but they are working right now. Over the last 6 months, all these stocks, lower left, upper right, keeping above their 20-day EMAs for the most part here. But again, another stock hit a new high as of yesterday. Value on the rise. We currently value AEM, Eagle Mines, at 178, currently trading at 134, so definitely getting a discount there. Growth rate and earnings, 31%. Sales growth rate, 36%. Great stocks all around. Here is CMCL, Caledonia Mining Corp. We did get a little bit of weakness dropping below the 20-day EMA, but you see the 8-day using that 20-day EMA as a level support here. Price action moving back to the upside. You can look for the breakout from the prior high here at 24.48 for your confirmation level. Otherwise, with price action just getting confirmation above that 20-day EMA, entering now, showing early opportunities in this position as well. And with a strong buy rating, value continuing to rise, forecasted data phenomenal here. Growth rate and earnings 29%, sales growth rate 46%. I love it when I see sales growth rate outperforming earnings growth rate. That's healthy for the company and healthy for the bottom line. Now, I hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation, taking a look at gold stocks. Again, it worked very well. Gold was the place to be at the beginning of this year with all the tariff turmoil, and we're starting to see that tick back up into the news, right? We just got an announcement with fresh tariffs on semiconductor chips as of yesterday, right before AMD's earnings, which AMD dropped about 5%, I see, after the bell when the company missed its EPS. Again, my name is Ryan. Hope you enjoyed tonight's presentation. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And I'll see you tomorrow evening. Good night. By an overwhelming demand, I wanted to give you an update on Glenn as he recovers from his stroke back in June. He is in rehabilitation right now, regaining his strength. Glenn is a fighter. VectorVest has teamed up with his family to put together a GoFundMe account since there's been an overwhelming demand on how people can assist and help Glenn and his family during this time. If you wish to help, just go to www.vectorvest.com/Glenn.